Well, hi, everybody, and welcome to Dodgers Latest for a Tuesday. It was one the Dodgers had to have last night, but unfortunately they didn't. I'm Jim Rodriguez. Welcome to another edition of the show. I want to thank you, first of all, for letting us hit a milestone last night in subscribers, and love all the comments that we got on last night's show. We'll definitely get into those as well. You can always hit me up right there on Instagram and on X at JRodShow, as well as any comments here on the YouTube channel. Yeah, Dodgers lose 3-2 last night to the Cardinals. Good thing is they still lead the National League West by 3 because the Padres lost in Arizona. And for the Dodgers, a lot to break down from this game. I mean, the good part is Tyler Glasnow did great. 7 innings, 3 hits, a run, 7 Ks, got a no decision. Freddie Freeman continues to be hot, hit a home run. He's 8 for 17 now, 4 RBI in his last 4 games. The return of Max Muncy, right? He looked amazing to be back out there. He was 0 for 3 with a strikeout, but we'll get into him and his timetable. But the bad, well, Brock Stewart, the newest Dodger, gave up the booty, gave up the winning run in the 9th inning. Again, I have nothing to panic just yet. The guy's a high leverage guy, had a bad day, pitched well in Tampa. And, of course, the really bad is Mookie Betts, who just can't seem to not find trouble, right, in terms of batting problems, right? He hit that little blooper in the 9th inning that Lars Nootbaar, who's, by the way, a teammate of Shohei Ohtani, Team Japan of the World Baseball Classic, hit that little blooper. Nootbaar made the great catch, and then, of course, Muncy hits the line drive right at Nootbaar to end the game, and the Dodgers lose 3-2. A lot to sort of digest from that game. That's a game you got to win, right? But at the end of the day, if you tell me this Dodger pitching staff, both the starters and the relievers, give up 3 runs, got to win those games, especially with the kind of offense this thing has. And by the way, the pitching has been great. Remember, they threw 2 shutouts in Tampa, gave up 4 runs and they only lost 3 runs last night. So I think things are coming together, but there's still some bigger fish to fry. And of course, obviously, what's going on with Mookie Betts. Before we get to Mookie, and we've got plenty of comments from you as well, let's get into Max Muncy, right? Back in the lineup after almost a month out of it, 0 for 3. Strikeout and a walk. Did hit that screaming line drive to end the game. His schedule, again, he's got a deep bone bruise in his knee. He's going to play again tonight. That's the plan. He's going to get back out there tonight against Miles Mikolas of the Cardinals in Game 2 of this series. Looks like he's going to take Wednesday off. Wednesday's a day game. That will be a Shohei Ohtani start, by the way. And then the Dodgers are off Thursday. So it looks like he'll play tonight, 2 games in a row. Sit Wednesday, day off Thursday, and then back at it when the Dodgers take on the Blue Jays starting Friday at Dodger Stadium. So that's going to be Max's schedule. And for Mookie Betts, man, I mean, just talk about wearing it. Look at those numbers in the last 30 games. Batting average, .168, on-base percentage, 214, just not looking at himself. And now you can get into some dangerous waters with Mookie Betts, because it's one thing to have physical ailments, right? That stomach bug he caught at the beginning of the year, his stepfather passed away most recently, and our condolences to the family. Those are things that are, those are things that you just get in the way of you getting out there. But now it almost feels like this is starting to become mental, because for Mookie Betts, this guy's, won 3 world championships, been an MVP, an absolute giant in this game, and to all of a sudden now seemingly forget to hit. He's putting in the work, he's putting in the extra time. I almost feel like maybe it's time to him to take a seat in the bench for a little bit. I'm not saying any extended period of time. They've given him a day here, a day there. Feel like more mental health days for him. He's been a lot going on. It's been just a rotten season for Mookie Betts. I still think shortstop is part of the problem, and he's sort of admitted to that now, that maybe he needs to be going back out to the outfield. But I think it's time to take some rest. The Dodgers have got plenty of guys. Despite Tommy Edman going on the injured list, that's why they activated Max Muncy and Ha-Seong Kim. They got guys that can play. They got guys that can spell them. And I think it may be time to just sort of go back in the lab, hit the reset button. You know when you play that video game and you're already down, you've already lost your lives, you're down to one life left, and you just say, "Oh, forget it, I'm gonna hit the reset button." Might be time for a reset for Mookie Betts. Couple days, 3 days, get him right. Because what's coming on the horizon are the Padres. The Dodgers and Padres got 6 games coming up in the next 10 days or so. 3 in LA, 3 in San Diego. And we need Mookie to be right for that, mentally and physically. Physically, I think he's fine, but I think now it's starting to get into dangerous waters, and that's the mental aspect. Well, we always love to have you comment, and you have been definitely commenting, letting us know what's been going on here. First one we got is Mookie Betts needs to go back to right field. It's like the geniuses can't remember 2024. It's been a big domino effect, right? Big domino effect with Mookie playing shortstop, because here's why. You put him at short, now who's going to play right field? Well, that's been Teoscar Hernandez, and Teoscar has struggled. He has struggled mightily playing right field. They've got Alex Call. They got a guy who can play different positions. Maybe you have to switch Teoscar back over to left field, move Mookie over to right field, and now you've got a shortstop situation with, when Edman and Kim get back and they get healthy and they get right, you still got Miguel Rojas out there who can spell some time. I think even shortstop is one of the most, next to catcher, it's the most challenging position out there. The middle, catcher, shortstop, center field, those are the toughest positions in baseball. And if you got to be 100% committed to that. And if not, it gets into your hitting. And for Mookie, it's just been a big, Charlotte's Web of nonsense for him. I think maybe playing right field is the solution after taking some extended time off. Here's another from your comments. Cal Ripken played, into his 30s and 40s. Mookie can play anywhere he wants. He just needs some good mojo, a la Meat from Bull Durham. And then the response to that was Mookie playing everywhere he wants is the problem. He's, if he's going to play shortstop, it's going to cost the Dodgers games and another championship. Strong words indeed. And finally, I think this is the most, it's the shortest one, but I like it. How Muncy goes, the Dodgers go. I mean, that's not too far off there. That's not too far off. The Dodgers, without Max, struggled a little bit. He's back. It's an interesting time. Listen, at the end of the day, the Dodgers, still one of the best records in baseball. These are good problems, I guess. They're not like the Yankees, who are literally imploding right now, and the talk is, are they even going to make the playoffs? The Tigers ran into a spell, and then in the National League West, the Giants, the wheels have fallen off. I think the Dodgers, right now, it's sort of a, they're in cruising altitude. It's just little tweaks, little adjustments that I think will get them there. This team's going to the playoffs. This team's going to make a deep run in the playoffs. Now, will they win another championship? That's going to be the thing, and we're going to need Mookie Betts to be back at full form, and I think that only comes with him playing right field. Love your comments. Love you being part of the show. This is the best part of doing this program, is hearing from you and seeing all your comments. Remember, hit me up, X and Instagram at JRod Show, and of course right here on Dodgers Latest. Hit that thumbs up button, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Love that you help us get after it here every day. Tonight, it's Emmett Sheehan on the mound. Tomorrow is Ohtani. Thursday, a day off. And then the Dodgers get the Toronto Blue Jays, who are absolutely ripping it in the American League. Maybe a World Series preview. I'm Jim Rodriguez, and remember, it's always time for Dodger baseball.